well, it's pretty much ruined.
God, I'm so glad you guys are okay and that didn't cause a bigger issue. God, that would have been horrible.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you the mishap that happened right here in my own house in the pond. It wasn't a very good one, and it almost cost me my house, and I'm glad I caught it. It could have been worse than it was, and luckily the fish didn't get hurt by it, and luckily everything played out for the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys what happened. Alright, so as you guys know, I have a 450 gallon pond here. You've seen Jesse's video, or if you haven't, you should go check it out. I'll link it up here on how to build this pond filter here and setting up the pond itself. But I had a caged heater that sat on the basket here, or trash can more or less, and well, it caught fire. And luckily we were home. We took the day off work. We just got shoveled in. We just got snowed in, so we shoveled it outside. And I came inside and I smelled something. And I thought maybe it was the neighbor because he was outside smoking. And when I went to my bedroom, which is in the back part of my house, I smelled something very strong. It was burning plastic. And I went into fight or flight mode and I went searching through my house, thinking something was on fire, not knowing it was in the basement. And then something in my head just triggered and said basement. And when I came down here, I got hit in the face with just this black smoke, and it smelled horrible. If you've ever smelled burning plastic, it was horrible. So to enlighten you on what happened and how it happened, I had to explain to you how this works, how I have it as a safety feature, and how my safety feature kind of failed me in a sense. So let me go ahead and show you how I have this set up.
So how does this work? So I have my pump in my trash can. There's holes on the side. If the water level's up high enough, water just continuously flows in, goes to the trash can, flows back out. Plain and simple. In the event that either this rips and it tears and water spills out, or evaporation, which happens because I don't have any lids on it, the pump will drain out the entire trash can, and the trash can will float up, kicking out and causing the pump to be out of the water. I'd rather burn the pump out than kill all the fish. So that way water is left in here, the pump burns out because it has a safety feature, it kicks it off and basically saves the livestock. Well, speaking of safety measure, the heater that I had a safety measure and it failed. So I'm gonna go grab the heater and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So that safety feature that the heater says it has, well, it failed, and catastrophically. If you can tell, this is burnt to a crisp and it doesn't work anymore. So on that trash can, I meant to do a water change the night before. I didn't get to it. I wasn't feeling the best, so I went to bed. I meant to do it the next morning, but I had to snow shovel and see if I could get to work. Didn't work, so I snow shoveled, and around 1:42, 1:45 p.m. is when this happened. So, like I explained, the trash can kicked up because the water level was low. I didn't add more water to the pond. It was lower than the trash can's holes. It kicked up. This was sitting like this on the trash can under the water. Well, the safety feature of this thing is, once it senses there's no water on this, it's supposed to shut off completely. Yes, it's going to be hot, but it's supposed to shut off, and it says it's not supposed to do this. Well, I think it overloaded itself and didn't shut off in time because it might have still had water on it, and overloaded and started basically a fire on the plastic. Started burning, started melting it, and it melted the suction cups and it fell into the water, and I think that's what extinguished the fire before it could reach the trash can
and the pond or anything like that. So I ran down here, I unplugged all the tanks, and I unplugged the pond, and I immediately started looking for the culprit, and I found this laying in the pond, and I took it out, and it was still steaming when I took it out of the pond. I knew it was hot, so I took it outside. We just got snow, and I shoved it in the snow, and I heard a crack, and I think the tubing broke because it was so hot. But I'd rather be it outside than set it on my floor and something explode in my basement. So $80 down the drain. I bought this at Aquashella, and I thought it was a good investment because it was a 500 watt heater for the pond. It worked, it kept it the temperature, but it failed ultimately. It didn't do its safety measure, and it almost burnt down everything. It hurts. I'm just glad the livestock is okay, the red tail's okay, all the cichlids are okay, and I'm glad my house is okay. But now I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more money to get another heater. This time I think I'm gonna buy the titanium heater, and I'm hoping that it'll be better than this. This was just a glass heater in a cage. It worked for a while until it ultimately failed, but can't always predict things, and things do happen. So luckily enough, fortunately enough, everything's okay besides this thing. So it could have been worse. So as you can see, everything else is fine down here. Water levels are up on everybody. I did water changes on everybody. I did have some pleco fry. Was going to drop a video about it, but unfortunately, being the first batch from the male pleco and the female pleco I have, it ultimately failed. They fungused over. I did have it in an egg tumbler, but not all batches succeed. So hoping for another batch, and when that happens, I'll bring you guys along to show you, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that video. So everyone's doing pretty good since the incident. Nothing really happened. I did a major water change on the pond, filled it back up, dosed it extra with prime because it does take out harmful metals and stuff like that just in case. And everyone's doing fine since the incident. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how everyone is doing and go ahead and give you a quick glimpse on everyone. So here we go.
All right, so the red tail, how's he doing? Oh yeah. And he's turning into a monster. Getting his colors, definitely getting big. And he does eat a lot. He very, very much does, so. Go ahead and put that back in there for him. Here's all the other little cichlids. Pond's gonna be a little cold because of, well, I don't have a heater. I took out the other heater as well, so right now everyone's just kind of hiding. So pretty soon I'm gonna be ordering that heater off Amazon. So yeah, everyone's doing pretty well.
All right, guys, that's all the time I have for today. I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. And if you haven't already, go ahead and throw a like down on this video. And well, it shows a lot of you guys who watch our videos are not subscribed. If you really want to see more content of ours, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss out. Also, throw a comment down below if there's any content you want to see. We got some more content in the making. This is just kind of a random vlog video I wanted to throw out there. And, you know, not everyone's perfect. Things do happen. So, but in the end, everything is safe. And maybe in the next video, I'll show you guys getting the new heater, and I'll put it in the pond the correct way. Well, until the next one, guys, thank you for watching, and peace out.